hard Caesar salad. That is more of the summertime feel, barbecue. You ever have a barbecue salad before? Nobody? Crickets? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start slicing stuff up. And we're going to taste this thing. Did you get my recipe? Yeah. All right. First, I'm firing up my grill. So that's knowing it's hot. If you're going to make this at home, it might be a good idea just to use your broiler. Just slide it in under that broiler for a few minutes after we coat it with our oil, and then that'll work just as well. So first thing off, we're going to do is make our little dressing. So we're going to do garlic, olive oil, anchovy paste. If you can get anchovy paste, good. If you can't get anchovy paste, you can get anchovies. Either dice them up fine or take a mortar and pestle if you got one of those. Just smash those little guys up. So just go with it, it's okay. But I have a nice paste that we're going to use today. And that's a primary thing in a Caesar salad is anchovy. A lot of people don't know that. Another thing we're going to have is lemon, fresh, happy lemon. Okay. So first off, let's see, how many people we got here today? Are you guys going to all taste? 6 people is what I have out here in the audience, plus myself. So we should have enough. I will make 1.5 servings of this. So 3 tablespoons olive oil is where we're going to start. Nice virgin olive oil when you're doing salads. You get the most olive flavor. If you've come to my classes before, you've heard me say use the pomace oil or the lighter oils if you're cooking, because the flash point is a little higher on it. If you cook with this, it's going to smoke like crazy. So it's best to use it for finishing or for salads, the extra virgin. So we're going to do, I had 3 tablespoons, so we're going to do 4.5. 2, 3, 4. And a half-ish. Alrighty. We're going to do 3/4 of a teaspoon of this paste. Look how beautiful this mushy look. Look at that. Okay. We're going right in there. Yes. This smells like the ocean. This actually smells pretty good. I mean, I'm not a fish. I really don't like fish unless I catch it myself. I don't really eat it. Just personal preference. I'd rather eat another animal, 4 legs that walks around on the earth. But anyhow, that's just me. Okay, so we got our anchovy paste. We're going to do a little black pepper. I got a nice coarse black pepper for this one. It's up to you what you got. 1/4 teaspoon. That's real measurement right there. Bam. Okay. And then we're going to do a little touch of salt. Not a lot. Just a little, because you don't need a lot of sodium in your life. But you need a little bit so you can taste. That opens things up. All right. Then we're going to do a little stir on that. We're going to get that anchovy paste in there, because you really don't want a big bite of anchovy paste. You want that to get infused into your oil pretty well. I mean, unless you do. Nobody? Okay. So we got a nice mix on that. All right. We'll also put in a little garlic. And that was 1.5 teaspoons. Plus a half, so this is 1/2 teaspoon. And a little heavy, so there we go. Got that. Everybody's here. Greetings. We're making charred romaine Caesar salads today. So we just got this nice little glaze here, little that we're going to brush on our lettuce before we grill it. So I'm going to split this lemon in half. You ready? All right. So I have a romaine. This particular lettuce is a romaine iceberg hybrid. So that's why it looks kind of like that, little stubby one. It's nice, crisp bites. Don't know if you can find it outside of Restaurant Supply. Romaine does fine. Probably use the hearts if you're going to do this dish, because the leafy ones will fan out on you when you're grilling them, and you'll get like ends that kind of, get wilty. So you want a tight bite. So if you got a bigger head of romaine, just peel the outer leaves off and use those for something else. Just get the little tight one inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the bottom part of this off, but I want to leave the leaves intact. So I just barely take the end off, that iodized piece of brown, so that it's like that. But I don't have leaves falling off, so I don't go deep. Understand what I'm saying there? Because I want it to hold together when I throw it in the grill. So then we'll just split this thing right in half, and it holds pretty well. The little extra pieces, just save them for another purpose. So we'll just get that set up. We'll get this set up. And if you're worried about this being Taylor Farms, because iceberg, it's not. It's local grown, and it's not processed. If you can get away from food that's processed, you're less likely to get sick from people touching it, because they don't touch as much if it's not processed. Fresh stuff, grown at your house, the best. All right, so we got these things opened up. Now I'm going to take my little brush, I'm going to get some of this, and I'm just going to brush it right on there. Anybody like salads here? You guys eat salad? You guys all like salad? Some people aren't into it. But this isn't your typical. It's not going to have like, you're not going to float it in dressing soup or anything like that. It's going to be kind of a brighter kind of taste. So you brush this guy on there. Get that garlic in there. You'll notice the garlic likes to hang out in the bottom, so you got to go back over it again. Pick it up with that brush. Get back in there. The leaves, the way they're cut and they open up like that, you can get this down in it. So kind of give it a little push to get it in there. Because garlic's good for you. Good for your heart. And olive oil is not the devil. It's not the enemy. A little bit of oil is good for you too. What's that? That's right. Huh? All right. So we got that going. I got my grill. Nice and hot. You want to get it really hot. Because you don't want to keep it on there long, because you want it to still be crisp. So what I'll do, I have pans that can hold things on grills, but I don't want to do that on the live TV thing here. So. Just in case somebody young's at home and you think it's a good idea to grab something like barbecue here. It doesn't work for everybody. All right. So we'll get our romaine iceberg hybrid, or just your romaine straight. See how that's coated in there, and you got some garlic sitting in it. Take that and best you can, try to keep it together. Just put that right in the grill. Now I know you guys can't see this very well. But But you'll be able to smell it in just a second. All right. That's going. Think I can do this? Yeah. Can you guys see that better? I guess you still can't see it too well. So we got the smoke coming up, get a little char on that. We're just looking for a little bit of caramelization on the front of that thing. That's why you want the super high heat. So like I say, if you got a broiler at home, same thing, just you'll have it face up and you'll slide it under your broiler so the flame side gets the oil. See how we're starting to get some lines on there? Friends at home, we got all things going. Don't move it around a lot. Just kind of leave it to get some lines on it and pull it. That's a trick to barbecue. A lot of people like to flip and flip and flip and twist. You lose all the moisture. You want to only turn your steaks one time. Bam. Perfect. Maybe back the other way to get some other lines crossway. Chicken, same way. Bam. One time. If you keep slapping around, you're going to lose all the juice. It's going to taste like a piece of wood. Same with lettuce. You don't want to do that. See that nice little char there? That's what we're looking for. So these are ready to come off, just like that. Okay. And then the next thing we do, just to brighten it up, is take some fresh lemon juice. You can see that. Take some fresh lemon juice, squeeze right on there. If you're cheap like me, you flip it around once and get a little bit more out. All right. And that's it. We'll sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on that. And you can put some croutons if you like. That's good. Out on the board here.
Recipe, it says to sprinkle the Parmesan cheese and then boil.
Yeah, I don't like doing that because it sticks to your grill. It looks all messy. I like to put it at the end.
But boiling
If you're putting it under the broiler, I would do that. If I'm putting it on the grill, I would not do that. On the broiler, you get a nice melt on. See, a lot of times what I'll do is if I do something like this, I'll do what's called a Parmesan crisp. So I'll have a flat top or a punter or something like that, and I'll just sprinkle a little pile of Parmesan on, and it'll spread out, it'll melt, and it'll crisp. Then I just set that on. But I'm not going to do that today because we don't need a lot of salt and Parmesan cheese. We're just going to do a little sprinkle for taste. For this particular, now if you're going to go hefty and you're trying to feed somebody and you're trying to just go all in with the splurge, yeah, throw the Parmesan on it. But that stuff's not super good for you. It's good, it's tasty, but yeah, a lot of salt, a lot of fat, weird fat, but anyhow. So a little bit of it's fine, but a lot of it's not so good. So we got that. I'm going to cut these, cut them into little spears, like so. So everyone can taste. See how it's still, I don't know if you can hear it up there, but you still hear it being crisp all the way through because it was hot enough. If you're cooking it at a lower temp, it's going to get mushy. You don't want to do that. You just want to high sear real quick. Got my farm. You can also sprinkle a crouton on there. I think it's on the recipe too. Dish them up. Got my little thing here. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We had a few come, so I'm just gonna do some more. And I had enough of the boats. Perfect. Look at this. It's just like going to the fair, right? Fair food? No, maybe not. All right, a little parm on there. Okay. Good to go. There's forks and excuse me, forks and napkins right there too.
Kiddos want one?
I'll pop a couple croutons on it if you want to. Since I got them.
Marilyn?
You want some croutons on there? Red croutons? How was it? Yeah, you can go. Go. Knife 2. Nobody wanted to pick it up and eat like a sandwich? Thought about it.
Sit.
Got enough?
I think so. Thanks, Chef.
All right. Any questions? What do you guys think? It's all right. I mean, most people are used to having that dressing bottle just shaking on there.
I like the dress.
You like the dressing bottle? Most people like the dressing bottle. And this is what we're trying to help people to understand. It's not so healthy, the dressing bottle. This is a little better for you. But you can use a little bit of dressing in moderation. You know what's funny is I've done nutrient analysis on salads, ranch dressing salads primarily, like a Cobb salad. You can order a hamburger a lot of times with bacon on it and have less calories than somebody who would serve himself up a salad with blue cheese, bacon, eggs, and the amount of ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing you put on. You get less calories out of a burger. So it's sneaky because you think salads are healthy, and they can be, but they can also be detrimental to your health if you just drown everything in dressing.
We need to warn all the World Cup visitors that fell in love with ranch.
The ranch, right? The 3.5
I
ounce.
saw that on their like little news thing, and I was like, was somebody gonna tell them though? Like, it's a great topping. I understand. I was pretty addicted to it when I was young too. But is somebody gonna tell them that they're gonna put on some pounds?
They're gonna bulk up.
They were flying home with suitcases full of ranch. I'm like, that's it.
Good
Okay.
stuff.
but
Yeah. Well, in moderation, it's okay. Just not 8 ounces at one time.
to be fair, they had enough for like a year or two. So if they're moderate, like I don't know their plans.
Smoke on the lettuce is really nice.
What's that?
The smoke on the
A
lettuce.
little bit of char on that. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice that you can do it on a charcoal grill with a little fire smoke on it, or if you have one of those little guns that tourists wood smoke.
Yeah.
Those are nice. All right. Any other questions? Answer anything? Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Hope you enjoy. Peace out.
Wow.